So hi guys, hope you're doing great. I'm Jim Beta, and on the video we're going to be looking into how exactly that you go ahead and actually start designing the footing, the column base. So previously we designed this is tree foundation. So we designed this. So on this video we're going to try and check how exactly then you can be able to design the column base. So in our case, we're going to design a column base, which is, let's assume, for example, of 1.5 by 1.5. So what exactly you're going to do? You're going to come here and use, a solid line, and I'm going to use 1 there at the top. And then you're going to come here and draw maybe a box, which exactly will be the size of the footing. In this case, we are using 1.5 by 1.5, so it's a square footing, so like that. So once you have the size, then the scale here, guys, will be 1:20. And for your information, I'm actually using a worksheet. So this is a worksheet, strip footing. So to create a worksheet, you just create it from here, new independent, and then you can go ahead and create one. But now, so it's a 1.5. So if you take the measurement here, you can see that you're going to have 1.5 there. So I want we start with the plan, and then maybe in the next video we can do the section of the same. So 1.5 by 1.5. So you can just take the measurement from here. Yeah, 1.5 by 1.5. Now remember, guys, that the concrete cover for footing or column base is actually 50. So from this one, what exactly we're going to do, you are going to have, so this is the base now, right? But you're going to have a concrete cover of 50. Now remember, that will be for the bars, right? Because initially, remember that the excavation will be more than 1.5, so it's not going to be exactly 1.5. There will be an allowance given, right? So, but sometimes you might find that it's actually exactly as 1.5, but you might find it's 1.6, 1.7 or something. But since you want to have exact in terms of, because of the calculation of the amount of concrete that's supposed to be used, so you might excavate 1.5, 1.5, or you can go ahead and actually use formwork. Yeah, so that's basically what. So I want we create a plan. Now we are going to have a column. The column size for these will be 300 by 300. So how exactly are you going to design that column? So you're going to come here, fill, and you're going to use solid line. And then for the color here, I'm going to use lead for the column, right? So you see, it stands lead. So here I'm going now to go ahead and draw with the fill. So I'm using fill, and then I'm using a rectangular. So I'm going to use 300 by 300. So enter. So that's my column. Now, this column now, we can actually place it at the center of our, let's say, for example, this is an eccentric column. So we will place it at the center. So you can move this by probably 600. Yeah, so that's now at the center. So this side also you have 600. And this side you have also 600. So it's actually at the center. Now, guys, since now we are doing the plan, we are going to have the bars. Now let's assume that we are going to have our bars spacing to be 150. So we will have 150 center to center distance for the bar. So let me reduce this to 3. It's so big. Yeah, so we're going to have 150 mm center to center. So the spacing of our bars will be that. So that's the whole thing. So how exactly do you calculate the number of bars for this one? So you're going to take let me check my calculator here. Calculator. So we're going to take our calculator, and what we're going to do here is that we're going to say 1500. We minus concrete cover on both sides. So this side we're going to have a concrete cover of 50 and this side 50. So minus 100. You see? So 50, 50. Then this number now we're going to divide with the spacing of a bar. So 150. And then this one now we're going to add 1. So you're going to have 10.33. So let's use 11. So you round off to the nearest number on there. You round off to the nearest. So we're going to go for the next. So that will be 11 bars. So we're going on this side to have 11 bars. So and since the base is actually similar on both sides, so we're going to have 11, 11. Okay, now let's draw now the bars. So what is going to happen is, so let's assume now that here we have, okay, okay, so let's come here, and then we're going to use this one. So here I'm going to so what is the length? The length we have seen that it's actually 1400. So actually I can just draw here 1400 and ensure that your angle is 90. Yeah, like that. And then I'm going to give it a bend because it's going to have a shape like this one, and probably let me give it maybe 100. Yeah, let's have 100. Okay. That shows the shape, and also here let's give it 100. Okay, so now this will be a bar. Now this bar I'm going to ensure that actually is 21, and also I think these two we're going to use 21. Now what will happen is we're going to ensure that we have left the concrete cover on both sides. So this is 50. Yes, like that. And also on this side, so we can actually have it there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going now to take this and actually rotate a copy. Let me see whether we can actually rotate from here. Yes. Yeah, so you can have that. So now I have this side and also the other side. So this one, let's check what the concrete cover is actually 50, so that's correct. So now we have the bottom one and the bottom two. For this one, guys, we are assuming that this is actually this is a what? These are single mesh, so it's not a double, it's actually a single. So once you have that, guys, you're going to go ahead and actually show the distribution. So you're going to come here and show that these bars are actually being distributed here, right? So at a distance of 1400. So you can actually check what this distance is, 1392. So I think you can just add 8. Yes, like that. And now ensure that still you have 50 as a concrete cover. So let's move this by 8. Okay, yeah, so that's so this one, guys, you're going to use arrows. So you're going to activate both sides to have the arrow, but I think we can make these arrows to be maybe 1.5. Yes, and then, guys, we're going to go ahead and here draw a line, maybe 50 or 75, and 150. Okay, it actually should be vertical like that. So let me move 75, and the lower side, on the lower side, I'm going to have 150, and like that. So now this one, now we're gonna move, we're gonna drag a copy here, there, yeah. So bring a copy there. So that's will show the distribution, guys. But I think we're gonna try and move this. Yeah. So So once you have these, so what you're going to do is you need to put a mark here. So you're going to take this one and probably can maybe do 25 and create a circle like that. And then you're going to come here to fill, and then you're going to use maybe black and space. Yeah, so you're going to have that. Now, this one now, you're going to bring it here. You can just bring this here. I think that's not at the center. So yeah, there. So you got, so that's now shows that this distribution will represent this bar, right? So what you're going to do, we're going also to select all this. And the only thing you're now going to select is this one, right? And then I'm going now to rotate a copy. So rotate a copy. So I'm going to come here and find the center. Yeah, so this is the center. So I'm gonna start this way, and then I'm gonna move it this direction. You see? And then I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna move it here. Yeah, like that. So now we have shown the bars and everything. So now the next thing now will be giving the description. So what you can do, you can actually take so I'm clicking on Alt, and I can just come here and click there. But now this one I'm going to maybe move it. But anyway, let's just rotate this like that, and we can move it backwards. Maybe there, or you can just decide to have it maybe here. Maybe we can move, I don't know why it's so let's just delete that and come and pick this one. Yeah, like that. Let's remove the measurement tool, and now what we're gonna do, you can actually take this and bring it down. What we're gonna do here is that now we're gonna say what this bar represents, but here I'm not going to use that arrowhead. We're gonna use this one here, maybe this one. Yes. So now this will give the description. So on this part, we are going to say, for example, this we say that 10, then this will be maybe, let's say it D12, the dia is D12, then you're gonna use that mark, then you're gonna say maybe the barcode is 04, then you're gonna use the spacing is 150, and then this one probably can say is B1. See? Yeah, so that's the description for that, for those bars in a nutshell, right? So I'm gonna take this again, and I'm probably gonna rotate a copy, maybe like that, and then I can just take this one. I don't know whether I don't know why it's Yeah, so let's just rotate these guys. Yes, and then you're gonna now move this to here. Yeah, so let me move this on this direction, and here we will probably have the same number. No, we said 11. No, 10. This is 10 or what? It was 1400 divided by 150 plus 1. So yeah, it's supposed actually to be 11. So this one probably can change the barcode. You can use 5. Although since they are the same, you can actually still use the same. So here you're gonna put 2. Yeah, so you have that one. So here you're gonna go ahead and write this 11. And so you have your column base. So this is how now you're going to have your column base, and you're going to come here down and just describe what exactly this is. So text tool, then you're gonna say this is maybe, you can say this is base B2, maybe how many numbers, maybe there are 6 number, and then maybe you can say the size is 1500 multiplied by 1500, and the thickness of the concrete probably is, let's say, 250, right? And then we can say what the scale, our scale is 1:20, so yeah, so you can have like a description like that one, and probably now you can try and center this one, and probably reduce the text to 5. Yeah, so that's the whole thing. So once you're done with that, what exactly going to happen is you will go ahead. I think we can bring this down and maybe move this on. Yeah, like that. So what exactly, once you're done with this, I think this is still like very big. Yeah, so let's just use 3 since it's already like that. Yeah, so we have that. So once you're done with these guys, you will now go ahead and save it, and you're going to bring it here. Maybe now we can just delete this. All the same settings we have here, we can actually put them on this one. So copy, yeah, so like that, and then you can just pull this and bring it maybe somewhere there. Yeah, so you see, so you have your base, and now you can go ahead and save us, and you can say maybe base, maybe base 2. We said base 2, base B2. You see, so then you can say okay, save, and then you can check how that maybe it's here. Then you can see on your PDF, and then now this one you can go ahead and give. Now on the next video, guys, we're going to now draw a section of this and show how the bars are arranged and how even the details of the column. So up to that time, see you on the next one. I'm Jamo the Builder, and it has been amazing. So ensure that, guys, you like, subscribe, and so that as we continue, you can be able to motivate us to make more of these videos. So cheers, see you in the next one.